Who says you need a fortune to live in Lake Como? Today we're touring 14 amazing homes around the lake, starting at just $44,000 and ranking each from S tier, the best deals to move into right away, down to F tier, the ones you probably want to avoid. We'll move town by town along the lake from Kodamo City all the way up to Bellagio and beyond. And make sure you stick around, because in a moment we'll reach George Clooney's own neighborhood, where you can live with views just like his for a fraction of the price. Let's dive in. Como City. This is where Lake Como life mixes with real city convenience. You've got the marina, the train lines to Milan, and everyday shopping just around the corner. Our first property is in Camerlata. For $85,000, you get a 95 square meter flat with 3 rooms, a balcony, a garage, and even extra storage in the attic and basement. It's on the second floor of a 1940s building with no lift. The catch? It's a nuda proprietas sale, meaning you're buying the ownership, but the current resident retains the right to live there for life. That makes it more of a long-term investment than a home you can move into tomorrow. Still, size and location are solid, so this home is a clear C tier. But what if you prefer something more rustic and off-grid? Just outside Como in Garzola. For the same $85,000, you can own a renovated chalet with a panoramic terrace, fireplace, and a massive 4,000 square meter plot of woodland. It's only 14 minutes from the lake, but you'll need to hike 150 meters along a trail to reach it. Perfect if you want silence and privacy. Not so perfect if you don't want to carry groceries uphill. For charm and outdoor lifestyle, this one is a B tier. Already in Como, you've got a choice. Steady city investment with the flat, or wild mountain retreat with the chalet. But don't go anywhere, because in a second we'll reach Cernobbio, one of the most glamorous towns on the lake. Cernobbio. Just 2 kilometers from the border with Switzerland, this is where you'll find grand villas, chic restaurants, and some of the lake's most prestigious addresses. Our first stop is a 2-room flat in a traditional 3-unit house. At $120,000, you get a 50 square meter apartment with a private entrance, a fireplace, and parking. It needs utility hookups and a bit of work, but it's a simple, functional getaway in an A-list location. That balance of price and location makes it a B tier. But maybe you want something larger and move-in ready. Just up the hill in Ravenna, a 3-room flat of 75 square meters is listed at $175,000. It's bright, freshly maintained, with a balcony over the main square and 2 full bedrooms. Shops and buses are at your door, and the lake is minutes away. If you've got the budget, this is a strong A tier. So in Cernobbio, the question is clear. Save money with the smaller fixer at $120, or pay more for immediate comfort and style at $175. And wait until we get to Laglio, where for under $200,000 you can live in the same town as George Clooney. Moltrasio. This historic hillside village has cobblestone lanes, dramatic lake views, and timeless villas. For $80,000, there's a 100 square meter 4-room property spread across 3 levels. You get a massive cellar below, a small living area with kitchenette, and 2 more rooms upstairs. But it needs a complete renovation. Think of it as a blank canvas. For potential, it's good, but work required is huge. This home is a D tier. If you prefer something already livable, there's a 64 square meter 3-room flat for $140,000. 2 bedrooms, a bright living space, and a traditional vibe right in the historic center. No lake view, but also no major repairs needed, and 0 condo fees. Great as a rental or holiday home. This is a C tier. Laglio. This is Clooney's town. A-listers, historic villas, and some of the most photographed shores of Lake Como. First, a renovated studio in a Borgo setting for $169,000. About 50 square meters, furnished with a courtyard and lake view just steps away. It's modern and practical, though parking is a bit tricky. For location alone, this is a clear B tier. And if you want more space, there's a village house with garden and balcony views for $170,000. 3 floors, Moltrasio stone details, rustic charm everywhere, and a private garden with open views across the lake. It's bigger, more atmospheric, and comes with that authentic lakeside vibe. This one lands in the A tier. So in Laglio, you've got a sleek, modern flat or a traditional lake house with a garden. And if you thought that was good, wait until we move north to Bellagio, where homes with panoramic terraces start at just 120,000 euros. Argegno. This town sits in a natural inlet with ferries, restaurants, and an active expat community. For $180,000, you'll find a 55 square meter 2-room apartment in a 3-unit building. It's fully furnished with a private parking spot and access to a shared garden and barbecue terrace. Large living room, spacious bedroom, bright bath. It's ready to go today. This one sits comfortably in B tier. But if Argegno feels just a bit too pricey, hold tight. Bellagio is next, and you'll see why so many dream of living there. Bellagio, the pearl of Lake Como. Elegant villas, narrow lanes, and views in every direction. First up in Savannah, a 100 square meter 3-room apartment on the 3rd floor for $125,000. Huge terrace with lake views, a garage, and 2 bedrooms. Needs some interior updates, but the bones are strong. This is a clear B tier. Or for $120,000, also in Savannah, a 65 square meter 3-room flat with terrace and garage. Smaller, but in better condition and ready to enjoy. This one lands in the A tier. So in Bellagio, you choose size and renovation project or compact and move-in ready. Either way, you're living in one of the most beautiful towns in Italy, Lecco. At the southeastern tip of the lake, this is a full-size city with rail, shopping, and daily life at your doorstep. For $87,000, you get a 95 square meter 3-room flat on the 1st floor. It's rented until 2027, but offers a solid investment. Once free, it can be a big, livable home. That makes it a C tier. And for $110,000, there's a penthouse in Chiuso, 60 square meters, recently redone with a 30 square meter private terrace overlooking the lake. Wooden beams, lots of light, perfect for a couple. This is a clear A tier. So which one of these Lake Como homes would you grab right away? Let us know in the comments. In case you want to check them out, we put links to the properties in the description below. Subscribe to Estate Central for more affordable dream homes in Italy, and until next time, see ya!